Hello, just enjoying a coffee at Hill Top.
Yes, Hill Top is where Beatrix Potter came to write all the famous books. I'm really looking forward to this one.
Beatrix Potter's beautiful illustrated tales featuring animals and landscapes inspired by her home in the Lake District are still hugely popular today. Although it is now more than 80 years since her death in 1943.
She was born in London on July the 28th, 1866, and christened Helen after her mother, but was known by her more unusual middle name, Beatrix.
Beatrix and her little brother Bertram kept a lot of pets. Their nursery was home to a frog called Punch, a hedgehog, Newts, and a snake called Sally. She would capture wild mice and let them run loose.
Her most famous book, The Tale of Peter Rabbit, was inspired by an illustrated letter she wrote to the son of her former governess in 1893. She later asked to borrow the letter back and copied the pictures and story, which she then adapted to create the much-loved book.
Peter was based on her own pet rabbit, Peter Piper, who she would sketch and take for walks on a lead. Her first pet rabbit, Benjamin Bouncer, was the inspiration for Peter's cousin, Benjamin Bunny.
She published The Tale of Peter Rabbit in 1901, funding the print run of 250 herself, after being turned down by several publishers. In 1902, the book was republished by Frederick Warne & Co., with coloured illustrations replacing the original black and white. By the end of its first year in print, it was in so much demand, it had to be reprinted 6 times.
Unusually for a woman of that time, she was a naturalist interested in botany and mycology, the scientific study of fungi.
She was a prolific writer, producing between 2 and 3 stories every year, 28 books in total. Her stories have been translated into 35 different languages and sold over 100 million copies worldwide.
As her eyesight failed, it became difficult for her to create her beautiful drawings, and so many of her later books were pieced together from earlier drawings in her vast collection. The Tale of Little Pig Robinson was her last picture book, published in 1930.
She was an award-winning sheep farmer, and in 1943 was the first woman elected president of the Hardwick Sheep Breeders Association.
She died of pneumonia and heart disease on the 22nd of December 1943, aged 77. She left 14 farms and 4,000 acres of land in the Lake District to the National Trust. Hill Top, which she bought in 1905, was opened to the public in 1946. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I've always wanted to come here.
Yeah, fantastic, wasn't it? Really nice. Well, thank you for watching.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.